Carl Bildt here, and it is in these days 10 years since the electorate or the voters in the United Kingdom decided to leave the European Union. That was the beginning of a fairly complicated process, which you might argue is still going on. There's an amount of turmoil, as you notice, in the United Kingdom. They are now heading for their 7th Prime Minister since taking the Brexit decision. And part of the explanation is, of course, the problems created by Brexit. Because when they left, they hadn't a clue what to do. Did they want to be the single market? Did they want to be the customs union? Did they want to have some sort of special arrangement? Did they want to have a free trade agreement? That took quite some time for that controversy to work itself through the British political system, and a couple of prime ministers fell on the knife or fell on the sword in that particular process. They are now in a situation where they are clearly wanting to have a closer link with the European Union, but exactly what that means remains to be defined. There was a summit meeting planned between the EU and the UK for the next few weeks, but that has now been postponed by the Europeans because they say, well, there's a new Prime Minister coming in, let's wait for him and see what he has to say. But I don't see, in spite of opinion polls where a majority wants to go back in, I don't see that as in the cards, certainly not during the terms of this Parliament in the UK. And what will be in the next term of Parliament remains to be seen. But even so, I think the Europeans would be, of course, welcoming UK back in some sort of way, but they would like to be certain that the UK really wants in. I think the drama that Brexit produced has been negative for the UK primarily, but has also been fairly painful for the European Union. So one doesn't want to go back in that again. So the EU, as a result of Brexit, it's of course weaker. We are somewhat weaker without the United Kingdom, but also stronger, because I think Brexit has demonstrated that it was a stupidity, and there's literally no one anywhere, or nearly no one anywhere in Europe who wants to repeat that particular experience. So yeah, we would be better with the UK, but partly as a result of Brexit, we are now a stronger European Union and more determined to go forward together.